fun fact about Dale. So it was year 7, the first time that Dale took a sick day. It was year 7, the first time that Dale had to take a day for really anything, and there were funerals and lost family members and sick relatives and being sick ourselves and COVID and everything else. And it was 2020. It was 2025, if I'm not mistaken, the very first time that you ever had to miss a whole entire day due to a procedure or something.
You mentioned COVID. I didn't get COVID when all that was going on. The first time I had COVID was January or February of this year.
Making sure he didn't say like Thursday or something like that.
Yeah, I had managed to dodge it all the time. So.
You had to learn how to work electronic thermometers when people came in the door and all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's been a wild 7 years.
Yeah, a lot of water under the bridge at this point.
Man, it's crazy. All right, so Jensen, you got some numbers for me over there? All right, so 199 episodes, 200 counting this one. How many total different, so the reason it's not 199 or 200 guests is because we've had some repeat guests. We brought some folks back, some of them multiple times. You can't have too much of a good thing, right? So what are let's give them some numbers for a minute and then we'll get back to the conversation. How many total guests have we had on the Hitstreak? It's a bunch, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So he's pulling up some data right here. What's the first statistic you got over there, Jensen?
We have co-hosted over 10 episodes.
So we've had co-hosts join us on over 10 of our episodes, right? Mm-hmm. All right, well, you keep tracking down that data. We're getting back to, I want to know how many total guests we've had, right? I want to know how many co-hosts we've had, and I want to know how many times each person's been on, like for instance, Josh Heisman has been on the show 4 times because we've had 4 Christmas episodes. That's an annual thing, right? So Pastor Josh, shout out to Pastor Josh. So, all right, so Dale, let me ask you this. What's a typical day like managing the organized chaos here at the Hit Lab working with me?
On podcast day or?
Well, so there's podcast day. We got clients. Like there's a lot of different days.
Yeah, well,
so just go through.
You mentioned the difference between now and 6 years ago. Your days were pretty regimented at that point. Mm-hmm. Mondays we did a certain thing. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. More or less, there were things that happened pretty much every week mm-hmm. on a regular basis. And now we may do a podcast on Tuesday, we may do it on Thursday, Wednesday, Monday, Friday. Mm-hmm. We've also got folks that come in and use the studios also, other mm-hmm. folks, our partners. It's just more, I don't know the word I'm looking for at this point, variety, let's say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen what day is, because there's so many more people and parts involved at this point.
Yep.
You say a typical day. I don't know that there is a typical day now.
There you
go. I have certain things that I do. If I had gotten an email, text, message of some kind, maybe after I had left the previous day, I try to make sure that those are done the beginning of the next day. Mm-hmm. Jensen is a big help to me in a lot of things now. If I miss something, he has kept up with it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's
kind of the unsung hero. So
he absolutely is. Jensen gives me hope for mankind.
That's right. And there's a lot of folks that don't give us hope for mankind.
Yes. We've had several of those.
All right. So what's one thing about working behind the scenes with me that most people might not know?
Oh, wow.
What's something that stands out about old Nick over here that most people might not know?
That have just seen you maybe on media, social media?
Sure. I mean, anybody you want to think about.
The tremendous Hyder sense of humor.
Yeah?
I know if people have met with you in person, they've probably seen some of that.
Yep.
But yeah, it's as we all know, it's a lot to absorb.
It is. So speaking of which, I heard a joke the other day that I'm gonna say on the air. Excuse me. So I can't take credit for it. I don't remember the man's name that said the joke, but I thought it was pretty good. Are you game, Dale?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
far.
All right. So here it goes. If a person who is challenged with they're not able to hear, a deaf person. So if a deaf person who uses their hands to communicate through sign language is missing a finger, is it considered an accent or a speech impediment?
I have no words.
So you're gonna dodge that one. I would think it would be an accent. I would think it would be an accent, not a speech impediment. Can a deaf person stutter?
I think so.
Am I threading the needle right here where they're towing the line a little bit? I got 5 more. I'll stop. I'll stop.
Or is it on a graduated deal where they get?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably ought to stop.
All right, so check it out. So we have had a grand total in 200 episodes, 219 total guests. So that means we have had 219 different people featured on the Hitstreak in our 200 episodes. That is absolutely incredible. Do we know how many co-hosts that we've had? I know we've had a couple episodes where we had 3. 10 co-hosts. Wow. 10 co-hosts, 219 total people have made an appearance on the Hitstreak podcast.
Now, that's with multiple guests for one episode and all that, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, wow.
That means you had to book 219 people, Dale.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
I'm really tired.
Well, on that note, fun fact about Dale the Super Male is he has not taken a vacation.
Never been really a vacation person. I kind of take after my dad in that regard. He was a salesman and was on the road quite a bit. And when he was home, he was home. And I've just gotten to the point where I watch the news every night, and I probably shouldn't because it's depressing. And I see people that go places and bad things happen overseas or even in the United States.
You've been watching that Poop Cruise documentary, hadn't you?
Probably, yeah. I think I have run across that one too. But yeah, I just don't like to travel, and I have some back issues that I'm not really comfortable in a lot of places now either. So yeah, everything I want is pretty much here in Nashville. Mm-hmm.
Well, now
my wife she'll go at the drop of a hat.
Yeah,
well,
again, there's certain people that are just, if you want to add value in really anywhere, is there anything that makes you irreplaceable? And I would say that there's multiple things here that make you irreplaceable to us with everything that we do. And it's a great, one of my greatest pleasures in my professional career has been getting you're a cousin, right? A lot of people call you my dad. You're my cousin.
I have a cousin, brother, uncle.
Yep.
Yeah, all of the above, yeah.
And I've been, I knew you well from family events because we're all pretty close. But the last 7 years, it's been a unique and great experience with something that I'll remember for the rest of my life. And I had a dream when we first started all this. I was like, one of these days I'm going to step out on stage to speak or do something. And Dale's going to be part of my opening act with a red Solo cup in his hand. And I still plan on doing that one day. I'm just going to throw that out there. We're still moving in that direction.
It would be an act. I don't know if it would be opening or not, but yeah, it would be an act.
Well, assuming you still wanted to do it. And you may just say, Nick, I'm only going to do it once because we committed to it and that's it. You might not travel city to city with me.
Yeah,
but
I don't see that one happening.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right. But all right, so we've got we've had 219 total guests. 10 people have stepped in to co-host. Do we have any statistics on those co-hosts, Jensen? I know my bride has co-hosted a few episodes. She's co-hosted 4. Ethan is tied for the lead with 4 as well. All right. I know Neil Orn has co-hosted an episode. Virgil Herring has co-hosted 2 episodes. Who else has co-hosted? Jim. Who is it? Jim Cripps has been. Yeah. So who are some guests that we've had on multiple times? So Rhiannon's co-hosted 4 times. How many times has she been a guest? Like the guest, the main featured guest, 4 times as well. Same for Ethan. So yeah, it's a great thing. I get to hang out with my wife and my son on these things. My dad's been on twice, I know. Virgil Herring's been on a couple times. Drew Maddox, Matt Murphy's been on a couple times. Yep. So and we've. I mean, it's a lengthy list. Let's talk about some of the accolades of some of the guests that we've had. Right. So I know that we've had in the world of sports, we've had people that are in Hall of Fame inductees. We've had World Series champions, Super Bowl champions, college World Series champions. We've had SEC Coaches of the Year. We've had songs debuted by the songwriter on this show.
Yes. We've
had Grammy Award winners. People that have sold hundreds of millions of records. We've had head coaches of five Division I college head coaches have been guests on the Hitstreak. More than one Major League Baseball player, a couple different NFL players. We've had professional sports franchise owners. Grammy Award winners, American Music Award winners, CMA Award winners. I mean, we've had guests that have been knighted by other countries that have seen backstage at the Vatican. We've had guests that have produced the biggest Hollywood movies of all time. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on. I would say when you look at the 200 episodes, Dale, we're breaking down the playbook of top performers so others can get to that next level too. I think we're doing pretty good.
It's quite a list.
It's quite a list. Some top episodes. Top episodes could be considered like our favorites. Dale, I might ask you some of your favorite guests and stories here in a second, but for me, I know that the top guests as far as just actual how many times the episodes have been watched. Andy Elliott's episode was a big one, but all the ones with the real Brad Lee were big. Tennessee Titan Blaine Bishop, World Series champ, Howard Johnson, Tim Corbin, Vanderbilt Commodore coach Tim Corbin was a big one. Who were some other big episodes that we had? Jensen, that's right. Former Titans head coach Jeff Fisher. That was a big one. Let's see who else have we had? Oh, that's right. Adley Kinsman. That was a big one. That was a big top episode. Been watched tons of times. The Little League, Nolensville Little League guys.
Yes.
Those were
enjoyable.
Those were big episodes, man. You know what I mean? Randy Huth and Chris Mercado. They were good. Dr. Christina Rahm, that's a big. She's again huge. That was a huge episode. Longtime Nashville TV host Neil Orn. I'm looking through here on the computer here, just looking at some of the folks that we've had on here. Billionaire business owners, founders. Dr. Christina's husband Clayton Thomas. I mean, literally I almost forgot about Coach Derek Mason at MTSU Blue Raider football head coach. Casey Dykes from the New York Yankees. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Yeah, the real Brad Lee is always a great time. I mean, dude, it's absolutely incredible when I look through some of these guests. Our Christmas episodes, those might be some of my favorites of all time. Hunter Bledsoe, sports agent Hunter Bledsoe, his episodes always do good. You know what I mean? So, golly, Ed Clay, his episodes kill it. His episode kills it, man, from CPI stem cell. It's, golly, man. It's just when you sit here and you look through some of these, I'm only through 50 episodes here. Marcus Whitney, American Ninja Warrior, Elijah Browning. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Coach Michael Burt, that's right. MTV's Real World, MJ Garrett.
Yes.
Like,
That was fun. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man. Dan Martell. Let's see who else we get. Jason Wojo, former voice of Tennessee Titans. Matt Rogers, David Meltzer, Tim Shaw, Tennessee Titan Tim Shaw.
Yes, that was a great episode.
Well, man, the list just goes on and on, right? It just literally goes on and on. Nick Cavuto, John Christ. Chase Gerbic from New York Kings. Orestes Estrada for episode 100. That was a big one. 250 is going to make a big deal out of episode 250. That's going to be a big one for us. From Kaylee's Law, Kaylee Kozak. Again, the list goes on and on and on. Caleb Joseph, Major League Baseball's Caleb Joseph. Rich Redmond, Jason Aldean's touring drummer, session drummer, everything. Brian Covey. Man, comedian Doug Williams, Charlie Chase, big one. Former the mayor of Music Row, Charlie Monk. That was literally the last known footage on earth that I found of him was his episode here because he passed away not long after that.
And he didn't do many of those to begin with.
No, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's very, very few, as a matter of fact. Just the American Sheriff Mark Lamb, the Patriot Barbie Lindsey Graham. It just goes on and on and on. David Diaz Infante, 2-time Super Bowl champ, right? So, folks, it goes on and on and on. Coach Jeff Forehand, Lipscomb University. Coach Dave Jarvis from Belmont University. The peg leg porker himself, Kerry Bringle. Marcus Whitney, owner of the Nashville Soccer Club here in the Major League Soccer team here in Nashville. Brendan Benson. Golly, man, it just keeps on. It just keeps on going and keeps on going. I mentioned Andy Elliott, songwriter Danny Myrick, Bobby Pinson. It goes on forever. So Dale, Ace and Diana DeGarmo, from the early days, right?
Very down to earth people too. You would
the best.
Yes.
Thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe for more, and visit nickhyder.com.